Hello there guys, welcome back to the channel. Today Apple has released iOS 12 and it's released for all of the iOS devices from iPhone 5s all the way to the iPhone X, and this is a major update. So it's 1.37 gigs and it brings performance improvement and existing new features to iPhone and iPad. Photos introduce new features to help you rediscover and share the photos. So the good thing is, with the iPhone 5s, it should make it a lot more faster, more smoother to use. As you can see there, you guys can read that if you like. So you can pause it if you wanted to. They have done a lot of update to it. In fairness, I'll just go through the pages for you guys. So once you press Learn More, as you can see, you can read that. So performance, obviously, is the first thing that they've put down. iOS 12 has been enhanced for a faster and more responsive experience across the system, which is really good. All supported devices see improved performance going back to the iPhone 5s, which is good here. And the iPad Air. Camera launches up to 70% faster, the keyboard appears up to 50% faster, typing is more responsive. Apps launch up to twice as fast when the device is under heavy workload, which is good. So hopefully now every iPhone 5s users, they should find it a lot more smoother. I've seen it makes a big difference with the iPhone X. It's a lot more smoother, but obviously that's a newer device. So I'll be trying this out as well. Hopefully this should have really good speed to it. So you can see here for photos, they've added a lot of new features. So you got like the new tab, you've got the sharing suggestions, you got search enhancement, search for photos based on where you was, so like the business name, place, things like that. So you can support for editing images, improved camera import. So if you guys wanted to read this, you guys can literally just pause the video if you want to. So camera, so the portrait mode. I don't think the 5S has a portrait mode, in fairness, so it depends which phone you have. Messaging, so you got the new emojis. You can customize a lot more stuffs with that emoji. So it includes the T-Rex, ghost, koala and the tiger. So there's more stuffs here. So you can now record up to 30 seconds. I will try out actually if they did give it for the 5S, but I've got a feeling they probably didn't. You've got the screen time now, which is something new. So if you've got kids playing with your phone or something, you could put that on so they have a limited time how long they can play on certain apps or on the phone, which is pretty good. So if you guys want to read that out, you just need to pause it and give it a read, because this is a very long list of updates they have done, in fairness, which is really good. So you've got the do not disturb mode, so they've added some features there. So turn off do not disturb after a set time or location or the calendar event. You got notifications, so they group all the notifications, which is really good because I get a lot of notifications from my Nest camera, because when it detects motion or something it lets me know. So instead of getting a long list, I just get one list, one little thing saying Nest, and then it'll just go through the whole list. Or if you want to clear it, it's just so much easier. So that's really good. I really like that. Siri's been a lot more faster with shortcuts. They've added a lot of things with Siri, in fairness. So you can see that the whole page is there for Siri. So you can add shortcuts. Siri can suggest stuff. So you can turn the flash on. So there you go. Turn the torch on or off. More natural experience. Voice now available in Irish English, Southern African English, Danish, so all the other country. You got augmented reality with AR Kit 2, which developers create innovative apps, AR apps. You can see that there. So they've added quite a lot of things in fairness. You got the Measure app. You got privacy and security. So more to that as well. So you can so basically with tracking some websites, so you don't have to you won't get tracked. So there's quite a lot of stuff in fairness. You've got the iBooks now renamed to Apple Books, all new design. You have a lot of features with Apple Music. They've now support lyrics based search, so you can search a song by its lyric, because some people remember the lyrics and not the name. So that's really good. You got the Apple News redesigned. You got Stocks, if that's something that you like. Voice memos improved, ease of use. iCloud keeps your recording and edits across your devices, which is quite good. You got the TV, so you get notified when something comes up. Apple Podcast, accessibility, you've got other features. The other cool thing is as well, you got the Apple CarPlay, which adds support for third-party navigation apps. On supported campuses, use contactless student ID cards in wallet, which is really cool. You got the weather includes air quality index. So you got more stuff. See the battery usage charge and settings now shows the usage in the last 24 hours or 10 days. So devices without 3D touch, you guys can now have 3D touch, which is pretty cool. So I'll try to try that out. All you gotta do is just hold it, pretend you have 3D touch, so just do that. And here's the last bit, which is pretty cool. So obviously before updating on iOS 11.4, I had 8.29 gigs. After updating, lost a bit, so now I've got 7.65. So hopefully it's worth losing because it feels a lot smoother and hopefully it should be good. Quite excited to try it out in fairness. So let's pretend to do 3D touch on this. Okay, that didn't work. Nope. That's weird. Unless I gotta set it up somehow. Not exactly sure in fairness. Display, nothing there. General. Okay. Not exactly sure how to do that bit in fairness. I would have thought, there you go. So I guess it depends on what you're using. So for notifications, you can do 3D touch and then clear all, or they just do it singly if you didn't have that feature. So that's one of the features then, I guess. I thought you could probably do the 3D touch on the apps in fairness, but apparently not. So I'm going to quickly show you guys a Geekbench which I have done. So let's go to history, CPU. So this is the new one on the 17th of September. So you can see single core is 1318 and multi-core is 2257. So if you compare that there, so the single core score was 1283 and now obviously it's 1318. Multi-core 2226, this time it's at 2257. So a little bit of improvement, which is really good. And hopefully it lasts in fairness. So yeah, that's pretty good. The fact that Apple is still supporting the iPhone 5s, which is really good. And it does feel a bit more quicker. So hopefully it should be good. And then if you go to messages. So what's new? So you could do more with camera. Oh yeah, I wanted to try out actually if you can do an emoji. Oh, but you got this, which is pretty cool, but I don't really think you've got an emojis there. So if I go to more, yeah. So you got that. So just normal thing. Feels responsive, pretty good. So far so good. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.